Have you been taking your daily vitamins, thinking they're helping you stay strong and active? Well, if you're over 60, I have a surprising warning. Some of the most common vitamins seniors take every single day might actually be weakening your leg muscles, affecting your balance, and making you feel more tired than you should. Now, I'm not saying all vitamins are bad. In fact, some are essential. But in this video, I'm going to show you 3 vitamins that can actually harm your strength when misused, especially after 60. And I'll also share what to take instead to support your legs, muscles, and energy, so you can keep doing the things you love. Stick with me to the end, because one of these vitamins is in almost every senior multivitamin on the shelf. You might be taking it right now and not even know the risk. Let's get into it. Let's begin with vitamin E, one of the most misunderstood supplements for seniors. You've likely heard that vitamin E is good for your heart or skin. It's found naturally in foods like sunflower seeds, almonds, spinach, and plant oils. And yes, it is a powerful antioxidant. But for people over 60, especially those taking medications, vitamin E in supplement form can be harmful if misused. Here's why. Vitamin E is a natural blood thinner. That means it reduces how quickly your blood clots. This may sound helpful, especially for heart health, but if you're already on a blood-thinning medication like aspirin, Plavix, or warfarin, high doses of vitamin E can thin your blood too much. Now, what does this have to do with your legs? Thinner blood can lead to reduced oxygen and nutrient delivery to your muscles, especially in your lower body. Your legs, which already experience reduced circulation as you age, may get less of what they need to stay strong. This can lead to symptoms like muscle fatigue after walking short distances, a heavy leg sensation when climbing stairs, slow recovery after light activity, increased bruising, especially on the shins or thighs. You might be thinking, I'm just getting older. But what you could really be experiencing is the side effect of a common supplement, and it gets more serious. A review by the National Institutes of Health found that high doses of vitamin E, over 400 IU daily, were associated with increased risk of bleeding, stroke, and even early death in some older adults. Yet, many over-the-counter supplements still offer 400 to 800 IU per pill, 20 to 40 times the amount most seniors need. Most people over 60 require no more than 15 milligrams, 22 international units, of vitamin E per day from all sources, and that can easily be achieved through a healthy diet alone. So what should you do? 1. Avoid high-dose vitamin E supplements unless you've been diagnosed with a deficiency. 2. Check your multivitamin. Many contain more than you need. 3. If you're on any blood thinners, ask your doctor before taking additional vitamin E. 4. Get your vitamin E naturally from foods like sunflower seeds, almonds, spinach, avocado. Vitamin E is important, but only in balance. For seniors, especially those managing heart health, blood pressure, or circulation, too much vitamin E can backfire. It can silently weaken your legs by limiting oxygen delivery and impairing muscle recovery. By adjusting your intake, you can protect your energy, reduce leg fatigue, and move with more confidence every day. Calcium is one of the most commonly recommended supplements for seniors, and for good reason. As we age, bone density decreases, and calcium plays a crucial role in preventing fractures and osteoporosis. That's why many people over 60 take calcium supplements daily. But here's the problem. Calcium taken by itself, without vitamin K2 and vitamin D3, can do more harm than good. In fact, it could be quietly contributing to leg cramps, stiffness, and even artery problems. When you consume calcium, your body needs vitamin D3 to help absorb it into the bloodstream, but that's only part of the story. Once in the bloodstream, calcium needs vitamin K2 to guide it to your bones and teeth, where it belongs. Without K2, much of that calcium can end up in your arteries, joints, and soft tissues. This process is called vascular calcification, and it becomes more common with age. When calcium collects in soft tissue, it can lead to leg stiffness or tightness, cramping in the calves or thighs, joint pain and reduced mobility, impaired circulation, especially in the legs and feet. Many seniors attribute these symptoms to normal aging, but in some cases, it's because the calcium they're taking isn't reaching their bones. It's getting stuck where it doesn't belong. One study published in the British Medical Journal found that seniors who took calcium without K2 had a higher risk of heart attacks and cardiovascular events. Why? Because calcium deposits were building up in their arteries instead of strengthening their bones. And the dose matters too. Taking more than 500 milligrams of calcium at once has been shown to reduce absorption and increase the risk of buildup. Many people unknowingly take 1,000 milligrams or more at once, often alongside a multivitamin and additional dietary intake. What to do instead? 1. Never take calcium by itself. Look for a supplement that combines calcium, 500 to 600 milligrams, vitamin K2, at least 90 to 180 micrograms, vitamin D3, 800 to 2000 IU. 2. Split your calcium dose. If you take more than 500 milligrams daily, divide it into 2 servings, one in the morning, one at night. 3. Check your multivitamin. Some include calcium, but not in the right balance. 4. Prioritize food sources with naturally balanced nutrients. Plain Greek yogurt, cooked leafy greens, kale, collards, turnip greens, canned sardines with bones, tofu made with calcium sulfate. 5. Be cautious with antacids that contain calcium carbonate. Many people take them daily for acid reflux without realizing they're adding extra calcium. Calcium is essential, but only if it's absorbed properly and directed to the right places. Taking calcium without K2 and D3 puts your muscles, joints, and arteries at risk, especially your legs, where blood flow and flexibility are already more limited with age. Make the switch to a properly balanced calcium supplement or focus on food sources, and you'll likely notice less stiffness, better energy, and stronger mobility. Let's talk about iron, a nutrient that many people assume is always a good idea. After all, it's essential for carrying oxygen through the bloodstream, and we've all been told that iron builds energy and prevents fatigue. That's partly true, but here's the catch. Most seniors don't need extra iron. And for many, especially those over 60, taking iron unnecessarily can actually harm your leg strength and increase muscle fatigue. Here's why. After age 60, iron needs often decrease, especially for men and postmenopausal women. Your body becomes more efficient at conserving iron, and you're no longer losing it through regular blood loss like in younger years. That means your risk of iron overload increases. Iron is what's called a pro-oxidant. That means in excess, it generates oxidative stress, which damages healthy cells, including muscle tissue and nerves. Over time, this leads to persistent leg fatigue, aches or heaviness in your thighs or calves, poor muscle recovery after walking or exercise, joint discomfort or inflammation. Many seniors feel like they're simply slowing down, but in some cases it's iron slowly accumulating in the body, especially the liver, heart, and yes, muscles. This is particularly concerning because many senior multivitamins still contain 18 milligrams of iron per dose. the same amount recommended for younger women. For older adults, this is often far too much, especially if you're getting iron from food as well. Worse, iron is stored in the body, so any excess that's not used doesn't get flushed out. It builds up, contributing to inflammation and even damaging your mitochondria, the parts of your cells responsible for energy production. What should you do? 1. Don't take iron unless you're iron deficient. This must be diagnosed by a blood test. Ask your doctor for a ferritin test, which measures stored iron. 2. Avoid multivitamins with iron, unless you've been prescribed them. 3. Focus on iron-rich foods only if you need more: red meat, lentils and beans, spinach, pumpkin seeds. 4. Watch out for fortified cereals or snacks. Many sneak in extra iron that you don't need. Let's briefly review the 3 most common supplements that seniors should approach with caution. 1. Vitamin E. In high doses, especially combined with blood thinners, it can reduce oxygen delivery to your muscles and increase fatigue. 2. Calcium, without K2 and D3, can lead to calcification in soft tissue, resulting in leg stiffness, poor circulation, and joint pain. 3. Iron. If not needed, it builds up in the body, causing inflammation, oxidative stress, and muscle damage, particularly in the lower body. These nutrients aren't bad on their own, but they're harmful when taken in the wrong way, wrong combination, or wrong dosage. Let's bring everything together and talk about what you can do right now to protect your strength, your mobility, and your independence. If you're over 60 and you've been feeling more tired than usual, struggling to go upstairs, or noticing that your legs don't recover the way they used to, it's easy to chalk it up to aging. But often, there's more going on beneath the surface. In this video, we've covered 3 very common vitamins and supplements that many seniors take every single day, often because they believe they're helping their health. But without proper guidance, those same supplements could be draining your energy, reducing your circulation, and weakening your legs over time. Let's quickly recap one more time. Vitamin E, when taken in high doses or alongside blood thinners, may reduce oxygen delivery to muscles, making your legs feel tired or weak. Calcium, if taken without vitamin K2 and D3, can lead to calcium buildup in joints or arteries, causing stiffness, tightness, or even circulation issues in your lower body. Iron, when not needed, builds up in the body and increases oxidative stress, damaging your muscles, especially in the legs, and slowing recovery from movement or exercise. The good news? All of this is fixable. Here's what I recommend you do next. 1. Pull out your supplement bottles and read the labels. Check the dosages of vitamin E, calcium, and iron. Write them down. Bring those notes to your doctor or pharmacist and ask, do I need this dosage? Should I be taking this with something else? Can we check my blood levels first? 3. If you're taking a multivitamin, consider switching to a senior-specific formula that avoids unnecessary extras and includes the correct ratios of nutrients. 4. Focus more on food-based nutrients. Nature already combines nutrients the way your body needs them. For example, leafy greens offer calcium with magnesium. Sardines give you calcium with vitamin D. Pumpkin seeds deliver iron along with healthy fats. 5. Most importantly, listen to your body. If your legs feel heavier, tighter, or more fatigued than they should, don't just assume it's your age. Your supplements could be a factor. If this video helped you, please give it a like. It really does help others find this important information. And don't forget to subscribe to Creative Health Path, where we share weekly health advice specifically designed for people over 60 who want to stay strong, mobile, and independent. Leave a comment below and let me know. Have you taken any of these vitamins? Will you make a change? Until next time, Stay healthy, stay strong, and take care of your legs. They're carrying you through life.